campaign finance reform. That's the topic we're going to discuss today because this is in history to fix our government. We've had this government for 250 years. And this is our chance to fix the government. Campaign finance reform will absolutely, oh my God, we just watched oligarchs. We just watched oligarchs buy a presidential candidate of their choice. We don't need oligarchs buying presidents anywhere in the world, but more importantly, we don't need oligarchs. Hi, Harley. We don't need oligarchs buying the American presidents. By voting blue this year in 2024, we can fix the Supreme Court, we can fix the border, and we can fix campaign finance. Oh, that is absolutely campaign finance. And I believe that when Donald Trump gets arrested, not if, I believe when, Donald Trump gets arrested and rolls over on Republican leadership, we're going to see exactly why campaign finance is so needed. Because I believe that, in my opinion, from an analysis of Donald Trump's speeches and listening to his rhetoric and watching what he does, in my opinion, we've got dirty campaign finance evidence in Donald Trump's possession. And that's why he has so many Republican leaders kissing his ass. And when we gut the Republican Party and reveal exactly how dirty campaign finance can be, that will be our opportunity to reshape how presidential candidates qualify and where their money comes from. There you go. We need an election tax that is big on these oligarchs that have been using their power and influence to fuck our country over for money. These bad men that have been hoarding money and swinging their dicks for way too long. Vote blue. Hello, Eve. Vote blue, and we will finally have a chance to get these, money hoarders and power mongers out of our elections. Tax them. Make it a flat tax. Make every candidate have the same amount of money regardless of their party. All they have to do is get a certain amount of vote from the people, and everybody gets the same fucking budget. And no oligarchs get to hold our ass over the fire by saying we won't pay for your campaign. And we won't pay for your campaign. You can stay in the election, but we're not giving you a fucking penny. How about that? How are you going to win when we don't give you a penny? Huh, Joe? How are you going to win when the oligarchs won't give you a fucking penny? We have got to get that changed. Yay, all 5 of your kids are voting blue. We need to, hi VW, we need to take the House, take the Senate, take the presidency, and then take the fucking oligarchs out of our politics. And we'll do it. It's a very dangerous time for those of us who are strong enough and smart enough to see what they have done to us. But this is, in fact, the time. This is the time. 250 years, and we may never get a chance to fix our system like we have right now. And maybe you'll believe it when Donald Trump rolls over and exposes just how corrupt the Republican Party has been. How much dirty money from other countries and other places, how much money has been contributed to their political campaigns that they probably weren't even aware it was dirty. They found out it was dirty when they opposed Donald Trump. That's what my opinion is. This is the time to fix campaign finance. We got to get the oligarchs. I'm here to tell you, oligarchs are not saying you don't get to hoard billions and billions and billions of money and be sane. And this is our chance to get them out of our politics. I'm so excited. I am excited. We have got to get campaign finance reform. If nothing else, we just saw oligarchs, billionaires picked our president because Kamala Harris would not be the front running presidential candidate if it weren't for just a handful. I don't even know. Could be just one. One that controls all the billionaires. If he hadn't wanted Kamala would not be the front running candidate. Kamala is, in fact, the best front running candidate. But the next time we may not get so lucky. We may not get so lucky next time. We have got to have campaign finance. That's the most important issue. Well, I don't know. How do you pick it? Corrupt Supreme Court justices who thumb their nose at our Constitution and our laws? And the people who made it possible for them to get their lifelong appointments, they thumbed their nose. They lied to our faces. They lied to our faces, and then they got their job and they said, you really believed me? How stupid are you? No way. You should have known. And they go do what they want to do, and there's no recourse. So that's a pretty important thing to fix. We have got to have ethics on our Supreme Court justices, and we have got to have recourse. And it should not depend on which party is in power. Let me say that again. Holding our Supreme Court justices accountable for their ethics should not be controlled by whichever party is in fucking power. Giving Congress control over Supreme Court ethics is like giving the patients the keys to the asylum. Congress cannot have control over Supreme Court ethics. Never. I don't know why I'm on such a damn... I'm feeling pretty good. If I survive this election and I outlive a certain fucking really evil oligarch, I am promising to never, ever, ever take this life for granted. Because we live in a pretty magical place. Life is pretty magical. It really is. And we are not in control. We have guardian angels that watch out for us. And my guardian angel just saved me this year. And, yeah. So there you go. I don't know. I'm very, very... Holy cow. I have a guardian angel that has stepped in last second and pulled me out of some serious, scary situations. And whoever it is, she or he, just did it again. They just did it again. Well, not just today. They did it actually in February. They did it in February, and I'm just now beginning to appreciate what they did for me. Yay, I missed. Boy, oh boy. I know it sounds cryptic. I really can't give a whole lot of details, but I'm here to tell you, you need to believe in guardian angels, because it's just me rambling about shit. Artsy fartsy. It is my live. I am not a professional. I am not ever professional. I am the antithesis of professional creator. I am the antithesis of a professional creator. But I am an influencer of right now 4 people. Thank you, Artsy Fartsy. You should see it down. It goes all the way down to it's almost down to my waist. My locks are almost down to my waist. I like them too. 5 years, 5.5 years now. 5.5 years. Eve Tyler's got 5 kiddos all voting blue this year. Yeah. They're really here. Yep, pretty long. Yep. I can't sit up that high. Here. There we go. That's how long. They're uneven because, I didn't have a good haircut when I started growing it out. Next time, if I were, yeah, they are they're hermit crab shells that I found on the beach. Hermit crab shells. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think it's fast. I think 5.5 years is really fast because, yeah, they're really long. It's 5.5 years is like a blink of the eye. I can't believe how quickly they grew. I'm fortunate, very fortunate. Well, thank you. Thank you. I live in a school bus too that I designed and built myself, and it has solar power and a lot of cool stuff in it. Um, Thank you, Artsy Fartsy. You have to let you know that I am insane. And sometimes I'm ranting and raving, but I just have to let you know that there is always a method to my madness. It may not be apparent to you when you first see it, but there is always a method to my madness. Sometimes I have a hard time getting it out effectively so other people can understand it. Um, yeah, but I'm certified. Like I got real papers and shit. But people try to put my light out a lot. Um, so it triggers me, but not anymore. I'm medicated, so we're good, right? They try to attack me for being medicated, attack me because I admit that I have a mental issue. It looks crazy sometimes, but it ends up being beautiful at the end. There you go, Artsy Fartsy. It looks crazy sometimes, but it ends up being beautiful at the end. I look crazy sometimes, but you might be onto something there, Artsy. you might be onto something. That's what I think about my locks. Individually, each one of these locks is really like hideous. You look at them up close, and they are all wompy jawed. They don't make any sense. There's no symmetry. There's no rhyme or reason, but they don't detract from my looks. My hair is individually enhances. It doesn't detract because my hair is not supposed to look better than I do. Yeah. It's hard to be uglier than one of these locks. That's all I'm saying. It's hard to be uglier than one of these locks. It's a good act to follow. Okay. Thank you. I yeah. Very nice of you to say. I enjoy them. My dog would like to go outside. I Winston, no, honey, just wait a minute. We'll go out in a minute. I'm live right now. Just a minute. You got to wait a minute. Which my videos cracked you up? Which ones? I've been on a roll. Oh, thank you, Artsy Fartsy. It's different, that's for sure. Probably because I've lived alone by myself for the last 8 years with only the company of social media and my dogs. For the most part, the last, actually, hell, 20 years, I have been alone with no company but my dogs and social media. Although for a while I worked and, I had a career and all that shit. But yeah, I only wish I knew now. I wish I knew then what I know now. But that's okay. That dance that Robert loves. Well, I am an introvert. I know. Sounds really cliche. I'm a creator and an influencer that is an introvert. So a lot of people think, I don't know. I really have to, I just keep my circle small. But you are welcome to traverse my content, and I'm Butterhag on. I have TikTok channels right now, but I'm not broadcasting on TikTok right now. Not for a while. Oh, the Funky Cold Medina one. Yeah. Yeah. I really am not like that all the time. I only did that one time trying to make a point to TikTok, Eve. I think I think that Robert got the idea that I walk around gyrating my hips like that, but I don't. I really don't. Well, thank you so much for joining and thank you for complimenting me because today of all days I really needed some encouragement. It has been a difficult few uh years. I feel like weights are lifting off of me. But boy, whew. Hi Anne from the Netherlands. How are you? The Netherlands. Anyway, I'm going to go get my dog, let my dog out. It has been very nice to meet you and talk to you, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I might go live tonight during the debate and just listen to the debate on my headset, on my ear set, while I talk to you guys. But it was very nice to meet the new people, and yeah, check my content out. Talk to you later. You guys have a great day.